Let me make sure it's turned up loud. There we go.
Okay, well, look, talking about the On Your Hero. Look, my neighbor's dog died today. He had taken him to the vet. Okay, dog lived to be 11 years old. We took him to the vet. Well, he took him to the vet like maybe 3 months ago. But the thing is that they said, okay, well, he might have a tumor or something on his leg, cancer on his leg. So I think or her leg. So they took it off. But now, coming 3 months later, dog still dying. He said they wanted to do an autopsy or biopsy with all that stuff.
Well, they cut part of the stuff off her.
And so he was like, well, he didn't think he wanted to do that for her because he believed that if she had a biopsy, she would die faster. Well, one thing I noticed since I've been living in this house and stuff, they never take their dogs out for actual walks or runs or jogs or none of that. They don't even have a person come and take them for a walk. Now, these people are older. One is able to jump on top of his truck, and the guy is able. The woman is not able though. She's got like some type of lung immune disease, something going on with her. Okay, but they never walked their dog. Never had somebody else walk their dog. All they did was
let the dogs
go out in the backyard. That's it. That's all they did. And the dogs were they go out there, they poop, pee, and they just call them back in. No exercise for these dogs. We're talking about a pit bull. That would be Angel. She's the one that died. And talking about the next one is Halo, which would be a yellow lab. Mm-hmm. So I remember when I lived with my dad, had a pit bull boxer mix. And because I was in wrestling and track, every time I come home, feed him, give him water if he needed it. And then immediately, before I do homework or eat anything else, I just go running. Mm-hmm. I take off running and take him for a run. I don't do jog, I run because of conditioning. I was trying to get my cardio health up. Well, he lived to be the full 15 amount of years. 15 years and dog years is what you need, is what they need. It's as long as they can live. Well, I'm just saying that
dogs need exercise.
Let them exercise. Go give them some exercise, walk them. And if you can't do that, pay somebody $5, $7, $8. Yeah, let somebody walk your dog for you.
And you have people who have dog walking services and stuff on. You can go online and Google a dog walk in your area for somebody to walk your dog. Of course, your dog needs to be friendly enough for them to walk, but exercise is important. I mean, we haven't lived here that long. I mean, we moved here April or something like last year. April was May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Just almost 9 months. We've been here 9 months and stuff like that. We kind of got used to the dogs barking and stuff. I was kind of afraid of the dogs when we first got here,
Right.
But I think it's really sad if you have a dog and you don't walk them, that's why it's really important, because your dog will die. I mean, I had family members who had dogs and stuff like that, and their dogs lived a long time, and I think that it's really important for people to do that. You don't just get a dog just to, when it's a puppy and you get tired of it or something like that. It's a commitment. That's why the people say that at stores like Petco and PetSmart and stuff, when they have dogs for adoption, they say it's a lifetime commitment. And that's what I think people don't realize. Even when my sister had a dog, it was a Shih Tzu, it was black. His name is Pooh. And I even, would get up, go outside with the dog, walk. Even if it was the backyard, I'd walk around, or whatever, just to give him exercise. I think that it's really sad, to get used to seeing a dog and the next door, and then it's it dies. That's really sad. And you said something about that too. You said that before. You was well, the dogs just sit outside in the backyard and they go in the house and stuff. But
what happened was he got a phone call from his lady in the house. She's like, I heard her go down the steps, and she fell down the steps, and I just heard her yelling down there. Well, I don't think the lady went down there, so she waited until her guy came home.
Yeah.
And when he got home, it was already too late. his pup, his poor dog Angel of 11 years was already dead. So I don't know if she would have got help earlier.
Yeah.
If the woman would have like came downstairs or whatever.
Maybe she was afraid of what she'd say or something. Like a lot of times, I don't know, maybe it could have been a trauma. Maybe the lady, when she was a kid, maybe she lost a dog when she was a kid and she didn't go downstairs or maybe somebody in her life passed away like that. And, a lot of people don't realize it, but, people may not go and see stuff because, it's not like, the lady knew the dog was dying. A lot of times you don't want to see somebody dying. You don't want to see that. I know from with my mom, you know what I'm saying? And I know because we found out that my mom passed away, and it's a lot of times you think you would want to see somebody, but you never know the condition, you never know what they look like, and I don't know if maybe the lady has a trauma, maybe something happened when she was younger, where somebody maybe fell down the stairs, and they didn't get back up. I think that's the scary part. Is death is scary. It's makes you in fear. It's pisses you off. It's a lot of different things. And I think that maybe she didn't go down the stairs because of that or something, and 11 years is a long time to have a dog. Long time. The dog's there every day and stuff. I mean, I would go and, see the dog. For some people, they can't do it. They don't have strength to do it. They could have a trauma and they can't face it or something. And, I reference my mom because we found out she passed away. We went over there to the house and stuff like that. And, not a lot of people can see somebody that's passed away or a pet. A lot of people can't do that. I see people on Facebook, they will say, that they're like, I'm a part of a bunny group. So a lot of people say, their bunnies passed away and stuff like that. And, it's sad, because that animal was a part of the life, so how are they going to deal with it without them? Some people can get puppies, but you can't do it right away, because it's the animal you got used to seeing, and who knows what that animal helped somebody go through, I'm not saying the dog was a service dog for them, but, I think it's just something that's kind of a void, that one thing you may not want to see something that is dead, like a person or animal. I think the animal might be a little easier because, they have fur and stuff, but they're not like a person. Because person can decompose and that's scary. And that's maybe not something you want to see. I've been told myself that's not something I want to see. So it's traumatic. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like for, them to get used to the dog not being there. It's really shocking when something happens with death really fast and you don't know what to do. That's the scary part. So that's what I have to say. I just learned that, I know to walk dogs, but I realized that people really need to invest in dog walking services or something like that, at least to have somebody to exercise your pet or whatever. And, spend a couple of dollars. Pay a kid down the street to walk your dog, watch the kid walk the dog, but, pay them to do it so your dog lives longer, at least to 18 or 19, 20 maybe if they're lucky. Go ahead.
I didn't have anything to say.
Okay. I guess that's the end of the video.
All right, guys. I want to thank you for watching and walk your dogs.
Yeah.
Keep them healthy. All right. Goodbye.